everyone, welcome back. Lad from the Woods here. It's Thursday the February 13th, and well, the aftermath of the snowstorm. We got about 2 feet. Hang on, let me switch this around. There you go. The blowing snow hasn't come yet, but that may be later. That's usually how these things work. It'll pass by because the snow didn't stop too long ago. So the next one is coming here Saturday, and it's going to be probably just as bad. Anyways, I thought I would take a drive up the road. Oh, that's stupid. Why is that on there? Hang on. There we go. Sorry, guys. For some reason the light was on. I think I'll be fine. Just going to take a run up by my mom's and see if her paper's there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get into the laneway. That's the only thing. But we can always take a little... I'm sure I'll be okay getting in and out with the four-wheel drive. So I already warmed the truck up a little bit and brushed all the snow off. Whew. A lot of snow on her, but luckily it's not the real heavy, you know, heavy sorry about that. You may not see that, but this fucking truck takes over my phone again. I have to keep turning off the Bluetooth and then turning it back on when I go away from it. It's just the biggest pain in the balls ever. Anyways, so I thought, well, we'll take a quick drive around, see what's going on out there. I don't think I'm going to get into my mom's laneway, but I guess we'll see, right? Because that's what I'm up to. Okay, what's wrong with this thing here? It's supposed to be on automatic. There, that's... Oh, is it going to come up fast again? Just, I'm sure that's loud on your ears. Anyway, well, let's see if I can even get out of here. Yeah, that wasn't a problem. I don't think I'm going to try it at my mom's. We'll see. We'll take a run up there and see what's going on. They've got the road nice and cleared though. Our county, or sorry, this is township road, so it's the township. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to try that. No, I think we're better to wait. Is there paper in there? No paper anyway. There's no mail for sure. It's all right then. So whenever Jordan decides to get here, so we'll just take a run up to the corner and back. Today's Thursday, so it's not garbage day, so open. They got that plowed already at the dump, do they? Did they plow inside already too? Oh yeah, nobody was here. Ah, good. Yeah, we'll just take a quick drive up and down. Luckily for us, in the case of this, is that Jordan, my snow plowing friend, he may be by sooner than I anticipate because the snow isn't that really heavy, wet stuff, you know? So it's like, all right. So it may be easier on him. I know with the other storm coming, you know, technically we could wait, but I don't want to do that to him. It'll be hard on his equipment. So I won't, so we'll just, you know, he charges every time to do it, and that's fine, and he does a great job for the price. Like, you cannot argue anything. Let's get this out of four-wheel drive, and we'll take a run up to Poland here. There we go. Oh, gotta be in drive. Okay. Let's see what we're looking at here. Oh. It's up to -5 Celsius, so It was actually supposed to go up to 0, and it even showed rain on the radar at one point. Or, well, it was green, so that's rain, and then pink is always ice rain, so it was kind of a mixture. But we didn't get that, at least not yet, unless that's changed, but I don't think it will, because it's pretty much done now until Saturday. And we're going to get another 1.5 to 2 feet. That's what they're saying so far. I don't know, that could obviously change, right? So, anyway, Winter Wonderland. Yeah, we'll just do a quick run up through Poland. We'll turn around at Umberson Mills Road. Now, I got out of my laneway. Makes you wonder if I'm going to be able to get in my laneway. Oh, there's somebody plowing. Neighbors, actually. Don't know this guy at all. It's one of those ugly new houses. So for me, he's a city at... Well, that could be wrong too. Maybe it was somebody. But Jesus, when you live out here, you don't build places like that. Anyway, whatever. It's like anything. Music is subjective. Art is subjective. All this stuff is subjective, right? So... Thought I'd do this quick video. These tires are not the best for this kind of weather because they're still those city tires that I've complained about more than a few times. Once these wear out and I put those nice Coopers on, that'll be the end of my worries with snow, at least, to a certain degree. I mean, I go up to Bracebridge and there's 6 feet of snow in one dump. I don't care what tires are on this truck, it ain't gonna help. So, usually deer in this field, but I don't imagine we're gonna see any today. I doubt it. I doubt it. But yeah, that's quite a dump of snow. Like the old days. And here we are, the big town of Poland. Not Poland, in Europe, Poland. Poland, Ontario. No idea why they called it this. I don't know any Polish people here, and there's not any, there's not a lot of skis, or what's the other one, Ebs, like Leonid Brezhnev. Actually, he was Russian. But you guys get the point. And there's no skis that I'm aware of. Mostly it's Welsh, Scottish, Irish people. Yeah, my neighbor's selling her house. I can't believe Nikita's doing that. It's a nice place she's selling, eh? Old log style. Yeah. Looks like, he got his laneway all cleaned up already. That's a neighbor. I don't really know him well, but I do. He used to drive by my place and wave on his motorcycle. But I heard... I don't know this to be fact, but I heard that he had a heart attack. I've heard that more than once, so likely it's true, but anyway. Get to a certain age, and then you do stupid things like me and end up in the middle of the bush somewhere you shouldn't have gone by yourself to begin with, and then you overstretch yourself trying to walk up a hill that you should have known better. I'm cursing at myself here. All right, we'll get turned around right here. This is the Umberson Mills Road, so we'll just get turned around. This is the back way to Trues, but I am definitely not going to Trues. I can only imagine they're snowed in there. Now, Dougie did come and borrow my, not borrow, I gave them to him. There's no borrowing happening. Jesus, I can't see out the back. My defroster's on. I don't know why it's not working. Melting that snow off. Can I get air through? Okay, good. I didn't have to back up. I just didn't want to back up on that road. Snowmobilers all the way on there. Well, it's Thursday, eh? So, more than likely there's going to be people coming up for skidooing on the weekend because, hang on. I mean, if you're going to skidoo, the time is now. So, I think when I get Alex over, I'm going to get him to dig the ATV out. Because now I like riding around in this too, but my tires aren't the best. But, oh, jeez, Paul, slow down. This is slow area. 40 kilometers, so, but I usually just take it even easier here. I always like looking around. I mentioned there was a church here in Poland at one time, and we knew, of course, Lennox and Viola. They were our neighbors who sold my family the land way, way a million years ago. So you can see it off in the distance. This is my neighbor Nikita, school bus driver, local. Her parents, I think, knew my parents. Something like that anyway. She dropped by because she was interested in buying the schoolie from me, but it was too much, and the motor, of course, was blown. Anyway, I don't know her that well. We just spoke briefly, but she was very nice. And I'm just surprised to see a for sale sign in her house. But you know what? Maybe like me, she grew up out here, and she's probably just fed up with all these people moving out here. And it's not going to get better. It's just going to keep getting worse. So she may be doing the same thing. Like, once I can't keep mom at home, it's over. We're done. Sold, signed, sealed, delivered. And with the property prices gone as high as they have in this area, she might be taking advantage of that. So I don't expect them to fall through unless the idiot down south causes some big depression with all this tariff nonsense, because everybody's telling him, every single person is saying this is going to cause inflation, it's going to do this, it's going to do that. And it's not just Democrats who are idiots, but the idiot Republicans, they're no better. But I mean, they're all saying the same thing, and then all these experts, banking experts, like, this is a mistake. All you're doing is take away stuff. So anyways, I saw a thing today, 7 out of 10 people are worried about the economy due to what? Tariffs. So that makes people want to spend less, so that starts to get things falling. So everything he's trying to achieve down there, he's literally shooting himself in the foot and everybody else while he's doing it. So anyways, enough of him. But there could be at some point that property values might drop crazily too. I don't know, but I sure as hell ain't gonna rush my mother out of her house because of that. So whatever it ends up being is whatever it ends up being. That's it when it's time to sell. So there's absolutely zero chance of me moving my mother out of that house until the Alzheimer's people tell me it's impossible anymore and you're endangering her life. So that, of course, I will not do. Just get a little view here for you guys. There's no cars behind me, no. Shouldn't be. There's probably hardly anybody out on the road. Everybody was out yesterday grocery shopping at the Thieves grocery stores. $8.99 raise since last week on Starbucks coffee. I still can't get over these people. And oh, by the way, I got my coffee from Amazon for $20. Sorry, but I can't afford to be spending the extra $8, so it's not happening. And I hate to do it because, Independent is a local grocery, supporting local employees and stuff, but I'm not going to support them ripping us off either. So, sorry, employees, your bosses are at fault, or their bosses, or the owners of the franchise. I don't know how that all goes, but these people are thieves, and they're hurting you by doing what they're doing. Kind of like tariffs. What's he waiting for at Christmas? Did the sand truck just go by? Jesus, mister. You not see my I don't think my signal was hiding. Anyway. You'll get these people that move out here and they'll buy themselves a 4x4, spend all this big money on some stupid thing that's more suitable for the city. Then they'll all go out and buy plaid shirts so they look like they're from out here, and then they open their yaps. And it's like, please go away. Go back to your city. You're going to after black pie season anyway, so just be gone. At least until I move, then I don't care what happens. So, except for my good neighbors that will probably be staying here. So, that I feel bad about. Not everybody will want to sell, so. But as you guys know, I have different plans with my life going forward. So yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to go into Mom's. Anyways, there's no need for it today. And by the time the actual newspaper, there's no way. We knew the mail and the newspaper were not likely to come. So, but yeah, there's no getting in there. I'm not, even with the 4x4. If I had the Cooper tires on it, yes, but not with these tires. I don't trust them. So, yeah. We'll leave that alone. Ooh, I'm gonna have to put this in 4-wheel drive. Fuel low. Well, that's great. I put $30 in yesterday. That thing is not accurate at all. Well, I can go get gas tomorrow. I got to go into town anyway, I think. Yeah, I'm going to ask Jordan to, when he comes, is to let me know so I can pull the truck out, because he's going to need to plow into the back, like further than he normally does. I don't usually bother him with it, kind of thing, but that's yeah. So you see up by almost to the boat, not all the way to the boat, but he's going to have to come plow. But he's going to have to bring it back out here. But he uses his ATV, so that shouldn't be difficult. But of course, I will leave that to him. So let's take a run up the other way. I'm in shorts. I even took a picture today, put it on Instagram, me standing there in my skivvies. You can't see my skivvies, thankfully, but it's like, I am Canadian. Of course, Americans will, oh my God, because, but I mean, for everybody up here, it's like, okay, it's another Canadian day. I don't know what wood this is he's got out there, but these logs are big, very big trees, and very straight. Oh yeah, okay, those are maple, it looks like. Yeah. Anyway, look at the size of those logs coming out of there, the size of those trees. Those are pretty old growth. I don't know why he'd cut those down. Anyway, it's his problem, not mine, but I have stuff like that, but mine, the maples, before Jamie and I parted ways, he told me not to touch anything back there, because the maples, anyway, there's a whole bunch of veneer quality maple back there, so you don't want to be putting nails in it or tapping them or anything like that. He said, this was a few years ago already now, but he said, like, wait a couple more years, they'll get to a size that, we can go in there and get like a lot of money for these trees. So anyways, it's one of the things I'm going to talk to John Lee about when he comes to do. There's the Hydro One equipment. Didn't think they'd be back. They knew enough to stay home. There could be very well be online. There's the swamp. We'll turn around here at Sugar Bush and then head back. See if we can back into the laneway without getting stuck. So, yeah, everybody's pretty got themselves all dug out already. My neighbor, the Lees. Oh yeah, he's got his all done. I think he plows his with his ATV, because I know he's got a decent ATV over there. So my mom was saying, like, oh, you should get a plow for your ATV. And I'm like, no, there's no plow going on my ATV. First of all, it's an old ATV, but I like to race around with my ATV. I'm not putting a plow on my ATV. That's just not happening. Not today, not tomorrow, not next week. Is there anybody coming? No. Good. Safe. Yeah, I'm done with driving. I threw a log in the wood stove and just damped it down, but it's one of those days where if you're not careful, that temperature can go flying up really quick. So now, like I've said before, I'll do once a day. I do like a good burn up to 500 degrees. That helps keep the creosote down. So now I burn nothing but dry wood. So when you mean dry, for you people that don't know, when you cut down a tree, it's green. Well, you can't burn that. The only wood that you can come even close to burning when it's like that is ash, and even then. But like, no, I mean, all the stuff I got from Gerhard is very heavy oak, maple. There's some ironwood in there, but it's all super dry. So got to be going back up there. Hey, You out there that knows Gerard, yeah. I didn't know he was having trouble with the municipality. That's complete bullshit. I mean, they have no reason to bother him. But you know what the problem is he's right next to the Lanark Community Forest. So you just know that there's people sticking their nose in where it shouldn't be. Just leave the guy alone, for the love. Anyways, maybe I should see about selling him this 100 acres. I don't know. He's further, well, I think I did film there once. I didn't film this last time with Alex, but next time I go to see him for Wirewood, which will be soon, I'll film when we go up there and stuff. I don't know if he'll be wanting to be on camera, but anyway, I'll do that. But yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. We just started trading stories. I was telling the lad that one of the people that watched the channel, Morrow, I think is the last name, or whatever. You have Morrow on that name thing with a bunch of numbers and stuff. But you know, anyway, the person I'm talking about watches the videos here, but he gets his firewood from there as well. So, but anyhow, but yeah, he's got deep connections with Barry's Bay, which is one of my all-time favorite places in the world, which is now getting ruined by city people moving out there. So anyway, yeah, I didn't think my neighbor would be out. All right, well, let's see if I can do this. I'm gonna have to hit this straight. We'll get her into 4-wheel. Nobody here. See, that's the only spot I don't like when you see it ahead. It's kind of like a blind spot, so get this into 4-wheel drive and see how far I can get back. Okay, is she switched in? Yep, she is. And what I'll do is I'll do this quickly. Okay, because I have a blind spot. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. See, I want to try and hit it as straight as I can. So now I'll try and hit my same routes out. Yeah, so far so good. Oh, look at that. Ram power. Ram power, even with what I consider, did you hear that? Her tires. It's what came with it, not my fault. And they wouldn't exchange them, but I get that. The last truck they put on brand new Coopers for me, but the tires on it wouldn't pass the safety, so when I bought it used. Anyways, well, that's pretty good that I got in that easy. So I probably could have got into my mom's, but like I say, there's just no point. There's nothing for me to bring her. She's fine. You know, she'll call me, you know, if there's anything. And if the phone lines were down, well, she has that cell phone that I bought her. So it's an emergency cell phone. It's got like great big numbers on it, so she can see that. Ooh, where's the keys? Okay, just want to make sure I don't lock myself out. I have a spare set of keys, so, but yeah, minutes by the time. Oh no, it's 21 minutes. Guess we'll try and finish it for around 25 or something. It doesn't have to be exact. I don't know why I always stick to these artificial, like 25 minutes or 15 minutes. Could be 17 minutes. A lot of them are, because when you put them in at 15 minutes, then I've got like a minute or two in the front or in back, so that adds. Whew. But chickadees are happy birds. They were right here first thing. I did put a picture on Instagram. And Melvin's been out around, but he didn't come up on the steps. But now I've cleaned the steps for him, so, because, you know, Melvin's a special squirrel. He's far pickier than Marvin the squirrel. I hope when I go back to the campground there this year, he's still there, because I know for sure he's there. I did see him, and I mean, the only squirrel that ever came up to my tent in that campground was a red squirrel, and that had to be Marvin. So anyways, what are you gonna do? Oh, or did I turn off CNN? Oh, listening to that noise is just, it's unbelievable. And I'm already sick of idiots' voices. It's like, wow, man. Anyway, whatever. We got bigger fish to fry, don't we, cats? Hang on. Don't we, cats? Right, Blackie? Hey, Blackie. Oh, well, it's all out now. I took it out, but Amazon actually showed up today and brought me my kitty litter. Some of it's in the back. I ordered some citric acid, which I use to clean my coffee maker, my Keurig. I don't buy the rip-off stuff but from Keurig, because all it is citric acid and water or whatever. You just buy the dry stuff and mix a couple of tablespoons with some water and run it through, and it's a natural way of doing it too. So, but yeah. I was going to make another coffee, but I don't really feel like one. Alrighty. Here you are, little Miss Sleepyhead, eh? You're all happy Daddy brought your chair back out. She pulled her house over here near the wood stove, but she stopped going in there now, and she's taken over this chair. She really loves this chair. Don't you? It's because I don't sit there. Where's the other big boss man? Oh, well. Hey, Blackie, say hello. Blackie. Say hello. Say hello, Blackie. Are you going to talk to me? Oh, I see the love kisses. Slow blinks, eh? Blackie, are you a good boy? Are you a good boy, Blackie? Blackie, you a good boy? Meow. Wah. You're not talking today. Every other day you talk to me steady. 4:30 in the morning when you want me to sleep, you start meowing until I go to sleep. Like you're telling me it's time to go to bed now. Look, I'm just staring at me. He never does this. He always meows at me. He's a very vocal cat. Not irritating or anything. Goldie's got a real vocalization. It's really irritating, and she knows it too, eh? So, well, you going to say something there to the people out there in La La Land? No. No, you're just going to be Mr. Cool. It's the heat, eh, from the stove. They're all dopey. Wally. Wally. I'm going to bounce you with the camera. Uh-oh. He's like, oh, man, what are you doing? I was sleeping. Look at him. He's pissed off, eh? Look at him. He's like, that goddamn human. Just let me sleep. Right, Blackie? Did I piss Wally off or what? He's such a happy cat. All right, well, I think that's that. So I've done another recording today. Yay. So I can bore the world with my bullshit. Sorry. It's just sometimes I'm thinking to myself like, man, if I had to listen to me watching it, I'd click to the next YouTube channel. Anyway. I wish I could be as funny as the Trailer Park Boys, but I'm just not. So, maybe if I was drinking and some shrooms or something, I don't know. Anyways, I was never the sense of ha-ha one. That was always Norm's job. You're in charge of funny, Norm. Anyways, this Saturday, 2 days from now, is his 4th anniversary of him being gone. Since he was murdered. Accidentally murdered. I don't know what I should call that. I shouldn't call it murder because it was an accident. But they charged Luck with second-degree murder is what I saw in the newspaper. So, but it wasn't. I mean, I can almost exactly picture what happened that day or night. I guess it was. They were drinking. Luck was playing around with the sword. Norm might have stumbled. It could have been a dozen things. But no, I know for sure Luck didn't do it on purpose. So. Anyway, we talked about this, just the anniversaries up here, but I'm handling it better this year. I'm feeling, I'm not saying I feel better about it. I'm just saying that it's like, okay, and he'd want me to move on and all the rest of it. So that's what I'm doing. But 4 years, of course, I still think about my dad all the time, and that's been 25 years, so 26 in August. And it'll be the same when that awful day comes with my mom. It's going to be bad enough. I mean, the memory thing right now is bothering me. When I go over there, and I dread the day that I go over there and she doesn't recognize me. And it scares her or something. I don't know how other people are handling this with their parents, like when they get Alzheimer's and stuff. And I've sort of seen it before. I've talked about it when I was living up at the Oaks, and Terry got the same thing, and I was there when it started, and Shirley, his wife, it was hard on her and, that family. So, and I didn't stay through the whole thing. when Terry was clear-headed a couple times, he asked me to continue staying there. I said, well, I'm moving home, you know, which I didn't. I ended up moving to the campground, but no, that's not right either. I ended up getting the apartment in Ebbs Bay on Mississippi Lake. That's what I did. So the campground was after that. That wood stove's kicking off some... Oh, that's right. It's only -5. I was going to say that wood stove's kicking off some heat today, but it's actually in the just below the 300, which is just on the edge of where it should be for, you know, keeping the creosote. Okay, well, it's coming up on 30 minutes, so I think that's a really long video. So, but yeah, speaking about Amazon, I got, I think it's you, Diana, that got me started on the Blue Wilderness. So I got them the duck this time. It's got the bits in it. So anyways, I don't know if that shows backwards, but it is. Okay, anyways, I think Diana bought that last bag of this particular brand. So anyways, you're a good influence on me, Diana. All right, everyone. Well, listen, please like, share, and subscribe as always. If you want to help out the channel, all expenses, cat food, bird food, whatever, links down in the description, or it's paypal.com/ladfromthewoods, buymeacoffee.com/ladfromthewoods. Also on Rumble, rumble.com/c/lad from the woods. I don't know why they have that little C in there. They need to fix that. Anyway, so be good to your fellow humans, okay, as best as you can nowadays. And please like, share, and, oh, I already said that. Peace and long life and peace and long life and live long and prosper. I've only had 60 years to get it practiced, eh? See ya.